Here we go, here we go, here we go, satellite radio. I didn't open up random button. Skill issue. More moss. Ba 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 ba. More mossies. Yup. Get into it. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get this fight back on the board. Scraft. Duraludon. Eggy. Arrow. Darm. Weavile. Okay, maybe with a fresh head we'll be able to get this done easy peasy. Lombard. Why are you on your bush grind set? No playing ZA. We're actually going to play TFT because I got called a moron on the TFT subreddit, so we're going to go do that instead. God. I've learned to never make a TFT video ever again. Is the only thing I'm going to take away from that. I basically made a video being like... Mario fan alt. I made a video being like, hey, it's ridiculous that the TFT changes every 2 weeks and it's a nightmare to learn the game. Yeah. Well, let me see. Competitive TFT. Hey, Gamato. Let me get the exact quote, bro. Where is it? Where is it? Don't be mean to Overtail. Unusual activity. Is this my account? Wait, my Reddit account's been locked? Okay, no. This is just like something decided. Wait. It was someone who used to be, watch my Melee videos. This video is essentially 5 minutes long, complaining for someone who frankly doesn't understand strategy games at anything past a service level. Also, someone you can't see, someone called it a shit post, and it was not a shit post. But yeah. But you know. Shut the heck. That better be heck. Mason, that better be heck. It's also very funny to say banned to a person who's a mod. But yeah. Got me a little bummed out because I was like, ah, damn, I think I made this. I felt good about this video. But evidently the competitive TFT subreddit thinks otherwise. But if I do get back into that fucking boot camp, I'm going to like put that fucking screenshot on my overlay. That's going to be on my mantle. I'm going to wake up every morning and be like, I know nothing about strategy games. Oh yeah, I need to load this up so we got a sand slash, unfortunately. We didn't hit the best encounter. We didn't hit the worst encounter, but we didn't hit anywhere near a good encounter. Undertale's Peak. Oh, what did you say, Kamato? Broke my shirt again, had an argument with my... Damn. Common Parent L. Now, Alolan Sandslash can totally do something in this fight that'll help us out. Alolan Sandslash can totally do something in this fight that helps us out, right? I mean, we could have them, send them on a suit. Wait, actually? Oh, wait, Triple Axle doesn't always hit, right? Yeah. Channel points that make me suffer. Triple Axle doesn't always hit 3 times, right? Why am I searching up the decks? Each can misses Rise and Power. Does Sandslash get a better move? No, but I was wondering if it like guaranteed hits 3 times. Hits 3 times, but 90% accuracy. Nah, Overdale, you never gotta explain why you're not here. It's always a pleasure to have you here, but never feel like you gotta explain if you can't. Does Avalanche have negative priority? It does. Yeah, I guess this still doesn't really resolve the issue. I mean, we could... I'm more active. Nah. It's because I trust Overtail. I guess we could give Avalanche to one of those. Can Avalugg maybe do something here? We haven't explored that, right? Or Avalugg just gets owned by psychic type moves. Yeah. Yeah. Very loosely trust. What have I ever done? It's what you haven't done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we've only ever had this guy once, and it was literally right before that run wiped. Damn. Vinland Saga. What is this? Nah. Over there, like, again, like, also, like, watching the video, like, watching the video early. Okay, I feel like I've seen this before. Like, that's just more like a kindness to me. Like, if you were able to do that, I appreciate that. Again, like, life happens first. All this other stuff is bottom the priority list. Moonman is worse than me. I feel like everyone can agree. It's funny that you're saying that, Mason, between two Cobbets with mod swords. Yeah. Yeah, but I hope that's all cleared up a little bit, Overtail, or at least you're feeling better about it. Those kind of stuff can be really, really rough. Yeah. Also, Moonman's a great mod because if there's something truly egregious, Moonman will clip that in an instant. If Moonman sees something as like, I don't know about that, you know that I would want it removed immediately. Moonman's a great litmus test as a mod. That's good. Oh God, not the Jax. Margaret Thatcher. That's good. I'm glad it all worked out, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, that's not that bad. I was available 24/7, yeah. Moonman's always ready. Whew, that was good. Yeah, so we spent like a good couple of hours trying to plan this fight yesterday. We went and did Shoal Cave instead, and we did the fight before it. The issue really boils down to Quick Claw Eggy not really having a great answer in a box, and Darmanitan 10 being a pain in the ass. We have a 7 Pokemon line, but we would need to compress somewhere. We're going to see if there's anyone else who can fuck with Eggy. I mean... Nah, I don't think like a pre-status Delmise, because Delmise would need the extra kick to get there. Special edition Harry Potter books. Every time I see Harry Potter book... I think of the, what was it, 50 Cent? Who was he beefing with? It was like, you can read 1 page of a Harry Potter book, and then I can't say the next word. But, that, oh my God. Where's the 50 Cent Harry Potter book?
I look at the computer.
This is the what do you say? Fuck me for.
This is a special ASLELS.
Wait, where's the one on? Is it this part?
Nigga, I'll give
it's there.
ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket eyes. A phone call.
Yeah. But I play Pokemon because it's better. Yeah. Putting everything aside about J.K. Rowling, I did read those books as an adult, and I was like, oh, they're all right. I feel like they're like a gateway for a lot of people to reading it fantasy. But yeah, we do not love J.K. Rowling in this house. Oh, what was I going to say? I was looking to see if there really is no other answer for Eggy. Like, I don't even think we could get in... Yeah, because it's like, if we had to boom... Yeah, like, if we're risking boom, so we'd literally need the bait in last. Oh, we want to get this choice band off for calcing purposes. Yeah. World building. Yeah. Yeah. There's some of that shit I feel like you can get away with when you're writing YA, right? Like, all this shit doesn't have to make sense. Like, it can be more whimsical. Oh. Hater world building, yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot left unexplained. Like, I think, again, that's why you probably get away with that more in YA, where it's like, the world doesn't have to be completely fleshed out. Like, a system doesn't have to make sense. It's very funny you talk about, like, anime and then talk about this, because I feel like that is one thing that anime does exceptionally well, is like world, or when an anime does it really well, it's really good. Like, I think that's the first half of Death Note does really well, is like sets the stakes, sets the rules, builds the world. Like, Death Note, like, here is like these rules, they make sense, and if there is something that like would be a way to cheat the rules or would be a way around it, the characters are already doing that or planning that. Like, I think a well-built world or like magic system or something like that, for me, makes a piece of media so much better. Yeah, exactly. I that's still either watching the movies or reading the books is on my list. I have to do that at some point, especially when I'm right around where it was filmed in New Zealand. But yeah, that's a tough comparison for Miss Rowling. Yeah. I feel like she was just like right place, right time. And I feel like there's discussion of her kind of copying her ideas or flows from... I mean, a magical school is not the most original idea, but it seems like any inspiration there was in the world, like the head point is Harry Potter, and then most people are familiar with that piece of media, so anything sort of adjacent to that in the future is going to be compared to that. Damn, I really need to read The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings. Yeah. I feel like I've read up to the Prince Caspian one as a kid. I don't remember a lot of the shit I read as a kid, because I guess I did read a fuck ton. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything that I've read as a youth that like really stuck with me. I feel like a lot of the things I've read in high school maybe stuck with me more. Like, I really loved Catcher in the Rye. I didn't like Gatsby when I read it, but it really came around for me. Didn't read a lot of fantasy. I remember really liking A Wrinkle in Time, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about the plot. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like for like the fantasy world as a kid, I was much more into like the Pokemon video game stuff took up that realm in my head, which probably made me gravitate more towards those realism or like To Kill a Mockingbird, Catcher in the Rye, stuff like that really more resonated with me. Because the way I'd chosen to consume media in my personal time had been very, or a lot of the things that I've been maybe focused on video game were more like fantasy in that way. So stories about where they were more based in reality kind of stuck with me more. But I feel like I've read some. The thing that keeps me from reading like fantasy as an adult is that I don't want to read 400 Brandon Sanderson novels. Like even I enjoyed Red Rising, which I think was fun, but I enjoyed it more up until the point that I realized there's like 7 other books in the series. I just want like Mickey 17 or Mickey 7. Is the book? No, the book was Mickey 7. The movie was Mickey 17. The book was really, I enjoyed the book a lot. That was like, I guess, fantasy, but not really like high fantasy. That's more sci-fi. Yeah. Never ending. Every time I hear Never Ending Story, I just think about the DDR song in DDR. Yeah. There's something nice about a self-contained story. Like anything that I realize I'm going to have to read 500 books to get the whole story irritates me. I think it's just because I don't want to, there's so much to read. I don't want to go 40 books in on one series. It's tough. / I think it gives an author an out to not write a satisfying ending if there's another book coming. I guess I did bring up Mickey 7 as an example. There is another book, but I feel like that was self-contained. Like it doesn't need another. Now, first I've made the TFT people mad. Now I will make the book talk people mad. Post my review. Edited and post. Okay, let's alternatively look for motherfuckers who can murder. What would you Urshifu no choice item would bait an Eggy? Yeah. Sometimes I don't want a series. That's one thing that's good about the JK or the Harry Potter books is those are a quick read. I guess it's because I've read them as an adult, and they're YA novels. But God damn it, Aaron. Yeah. Put some ground between us two. No, not the combo. How far are you at now? Also, Kamado and I are just talking about books, so that's not going anywhere. I had to. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. This fight's going to be the death of me. You're going to continue the game progress if I can't fucking figure this one out. I'm really just flummoxed by this Eggy. Oh yeah, we're going to look through and see if there's any other potential leads here. What are you gonna have me react to? Hesitant to agree. Epic the musical. The fuck is Epic the musical? Lay Epic the musical. Yeah, let's just... I'm going to react to this 2-hour video real quick. Oh, so it's a musical adapted from the Odyssey? Interesting. I fuck with that. Musicals get a bad rap, but musicals are kind of sick. Send me a DM. But, yeah. Yeah, I think musicals definitely get a bad rap, but I fuck with a musical every once in a while. I don't think that might be too far of a detour from what we're on today. I want to crack this fight. Forget, was Pidge able... No, Pidge was not able to... Mega Pidge was not able to pick this up, right? Nar. Mega Pidge was able to do something later in the fight. What up, Munch? Ready to watch the Eagles today? 7-hour planning 2-minute fight. The game, the musical. Yeah, when they making a Nuzlocking musical? But it's just this stupid fucking ghost, bro. Or lack of ghost. Epic the music, the musical. I like your fucking profile icon with the Starmie. Yeah. Not quite a watch. I don't think we want to watch that right now, but I'm just trying to see if there's any other ways to open this. Yeah. Fuck it. That's the next way. The idea I really want to do, I don't know if I'll do this with the Crystal Kaizo one, is because, like, obviously people are always talking about lines being cooked up, is that I'd love to make a recap, like one of those Pokemon Long Journey videos, but like every major fight is like a different dish. I think that would be really, really fun. But also I'd have to get... I'm decently cooking enough, but I feel like I'd want to get better cooking for that. And I think it'd be a fun little thing. And then for the fight that obviously goes all fucked, that would be very funny. I'd be like, oh yeah, we're making like filet mignon, and then the filet mignon gets burnt, and then it's like, fuck, we got to turn this into a steak sandwich. We got to, yeah, something with how steering would go, but that'd be hard to make. But it'd be fun, though. But I can't start thinking about the next big project already, like, weeks after finishing the big Emerald Kaizo one. Okay. So, I don't think we are having any... So, there still should be for each, right? Yeah, like, there should be, like, 30 squats left in the bag. Unless it's on, like, a weird... No, because it wouldn't be on the same time zone. I don't think the stream went long enough yesterday. They would have rolled over into the next time zone. Yeah, it looks like you should be able to redeem it. Okay, so we've narrowed down our lead possibilities to... It is truly just those three. Where's Verbombi? Let's eliminate as many choices as possible. So if we lead with Verbombi, we're going to bait in Fast Kill from Aerodactyl and Split Moves. I think we've determined that that is not something we want. If we lead with D-Knight, do we need a Lorb to pick that up? That would rule out our Lorb and would bait in Speedoko, Speedoko. Aerodactyl Stone Edge. Or Darmanitan Rock Slide. That could be a Darmanitan Rock Slide. Fine. I'm really surprised. I guess maybe most people are just like, you'll figure it out, kid. But because there is a bit of nuance to figuring out what the fuck you want to do. I really think we could get something out of our Darmanitan clicking Rock Slide. Like, getting this guy out of the way. Is Rock Slide? Rock Slide is one of the ones that Ape can come in on. To resolve to Reddit. No, they can't do that without... Well, how does the bug feel about... Oh, well, no, we need the Life Orb. That doesn't resolve this because we would need Life Orb to do this so we can have Life Orb on Ape. And none of our mons who don't take any damage can't do this for sure. No, because we need to do this with King Lear. We need both a citrus and a... Oh! Could we do this with a pre-burn? Probably still won't be here in 7 hours, but hopefully hoping to go a little bit long today. Thanks for stopping through, Kamado. Nice talk about books. That was fun. I love talking about book. I'm usually almost always reading something. My picks lately have been very Australia skewed, though. Based on I only have my Australia library card active. But having fun isn't hard when you have a library card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just would not heal enough. Yeah, it'll be 2 p.m. Yeah, but I'll be having streamed for X amount of hours at that point. Oh, yeah, because I did start a little early today. It's only 9. Gotta watch the Eagles today. Go Eagles. Sabathon. I'm tempted in December. I'm tempted. If I'm doing the boot camp and I'm trying to beat Run and Bun that month, we would be doing maybe a Shubathon. A spontaneous subathon right now so that I'll still be live when you wake up in 7 hours. You make an interesting proposal. A modest one, some might say. I think I might have to say no about that one. Okay. Is there anyone who can beat this Darmanitan? Coming in on the exact right move. Does Megalopunny get there? They might. Especially coming in on a Rock Slide. Maybe this is our answer? This does preclude us from... Ow, actually, fucking normal Rock Slide hits like a bag of bricks. This would preclude us from doing that. Well, if we eject into this... If Lopunny ejects into this... See, now we're exploring new paths. This is what we need. What's the best move to eject? It's Earthquake. We were finding a way to get... So say we get Lopunny in on an eject. We fake out Double Edge to kill this guy. No other fun punches. I can't imagine we'd do that much damage, right? And that would kill... So fake out. Let's do Mineral. How much self-damage we taken? We should know like exactly how much, right? Well, we know around how much, depending on how much fake out does. I'm not committing to anything. But an Odyssey musical does sound interesting. I'll give you that, Kamado. Canned Kamado juice. Yeah. I always wish it was like Fallout, where you could just like, oh, I want to sleep for 8 hours, and you press the button, and then it's 8 hours later. That's the dream, if sleep was so easy. If just like, as soon as you're done doing the things you want to do for the day, you can be like, okay, I want to wake up with more energy and start over. That would be the true cheat code. How much self-damage would we take? 21%, so we'd be at a cool crisp, like 69. Yeah, what does Lapunny even bait in? Being fast at the dual wing beat is kind of... That's exactly... Wait. This is just our answer, isn't it? Because we could do... We can have a different lead as well if we can bait in Darmanitan. I forget if Primarina baited what we needed it to. Primarina could bait, always flare blitz at full health. Ooh, I think this is the path to our answer. Yeah, I believe this is where we want to go. Okay, wait a second. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. I think this is the roll compression that we needed. Because Primarina is going to kill this guy. And then at full health, they will be baiting in. We need to make sure we are dead to outspeed Oko. So Prim would just need to be 214. With that, well, that's the difference, right? This would be... Hey, Magic. Good to see you. Thanks for leaving the comment. Yeah. It was a pleasure going through all that Emerald Kaiser footage and seeing your name so much. The GOAT. Doing good. We're past what feels like the hardest part of Run and Bun. Not that it gets easier, but that is not consistently difficult now that we're not fucking doing Taint Lies anymore. Yeah. Yeah, we've been very fortunate, I'll knock on wood, with Run and Bun. Like, Run 1 got to the first fight in Tate and Liza's gym. Yeah, like, we've had, like, real fortunate runs. I'm a fast learner, not this. Yeah. Yeah, Run 1 got to the first fight in Tate and Liza's gym. Run 2 beat Watson, and then we like fucked up a fight. I think we were like bleeding out at this point. And then like 3 early resets and then our first real run again all the way down here. Yeah. I want to be able to give someone a belt that makes anything. Nah. Yeah. Dude, it's so good. You save so much time. I mean, my first run that got this far was Torterra. Nah, the lazy belt world is the way to go. Yeah, but like, you just save so much mental, bro. Yeah. Ape just saved, like, there's so many fights where you're just like, oh, we click fake out, we click overheat. Then it's a -1 battle, and you have a strong Pokemon who's been untouched. It's so good. Yeah. Hey, 99 Kamado. Yeah, like, Piplup is one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite Pokemon. And Piplup seems cool. I think, what was my hot take before? If this was a different game, if this was a completely different game, Piplup would be cool. I think, like, the flexibility of the Mon is really interesting. But when in a game where there's already 4,000 million pieces, adding the additional level of frustrating to change all your shit is incredibly taxing mentally. As well as, like, if Piplup had a particular thing where you didn't have to pay anything to change their moveset. Like, if you could just, if that was the bonus, like Pip Plop, Prim Plop, that whole line got, that you were like able to change the moveset at will, obviously that would still require a lot more thought. But I feel like that would be maybe slightly better. I guess the move pool isn't as great. No! I mean, like Whirlpool, Life Dew, Aqua Jet, Metal Claw, Feather Dance, Growl, Defog. Yeah, like, I feel like there's, from the only starter I haven't played, but it seems like it very much suffers from 4-slot syndrome. Yeah. Yeah, besides making the game less incredibly challenging all the time, I think this would be my one mod for Run and Bun, would be if you pick the starter, you can change their moveset at any time. Because I feel like the Torterra uses are obvious. Any shell armor Pokemon's always going to be good for consistency. And then Ape's choices are obvious, like benefits are obvious. Yeah. Gonna get Brick Fate for Caesar. Yeah. Do you lead? Are you able to lead CRR with them? Penguin with Protect. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I guess especially if you GMO them, which you should. Yeah. Hey, but Magic, everyone GMO's cheating. You need to reset for 400 hours to get the Pokemon you want. Yeah. Magic reset their Dayton Liza one time because the game crashed her. Yeah, some stupid shit like that. Walk through walls to get a Dusclops because you forgot about it. I would never do anything like that. Or accidentally win a run with an illegal Doug Trio. I feel like every Nuzlocker has one. Every Nuzlocker has one thing where they're just like, fuck. Because it's not baked into the game. Like, sometimes you're just like, fuck. Dude, I still think the dumbest thing is that Crystal Kaizo closes the shop during the radio tower split. So you have to, like, buy your water stone. You have to catch your Starmie, buy your water stone, like, 6 splits ahead. And if you forget and don't walk through walls, you just don't have Starmie for one of a really important split to have Starmie on. It's so stupid. It does suck, though, because once you're just like, oh, this is dumb. Yeah. It's just stupid. That's one of those things where I'm just like, who gives a fucking shit? Yeah. You don't like gambling? The one death reset player doesn't like gambling? No wonder you wouldn't like Crystal Kaizo. But yeah. Run and Bun's good. Run and Bun's good, just too hard. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for popping through, Magic, if you're heading out to dinner. Good to see a friendly face. Yeah. Thanks, homie. Peace. Okay, but I think we did have a line here. We were starting to cook up. We wanted to... Yeah. I think Primarina should be fine, even with like the slight pre-damage to always be dead. Well, we just need to always be dead to highest roll. That's not true, though. No. Yeah, I guess the problem with Primarina here is that they don't bait guaranteed move. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem we're seeing with this, because this wouldn't be... Yeah. Is this the... I better be. We're fucking... We're so deep into this fucking run. Do I still have the save state from the other run? Yeah, it took us like 6 months to get back to the same point. So in fucking Shala, we are in the right run. Okay, actually I don't want to load this state. Do not let me load this state. There we go. Man, I really gotta fix my fucking chat overlay, even though it is funny. No. I didn't choose to have Lopunny. I didn't choose to have Lopunny. It wasn't. I didn't beat it. Also, the next boot camp is December 3rd. I think the next TFT set comes on PBE like next week. So we'll see if we're grinding. No. I'm using Lopunny because it's competitively viable. No. Whoa. Yeah. Why was I saying I didn't want... Oh, because they were baiting split moves. Primarina. Just when you think you got it, you don't got it. Wait, was that baiting Rock Slide from that guy? It was baiting Rock Slide from that guy. Maybe we do want to do Life Orb. This guy. What was the move that Lopunny wanted? Because I don't think Rock Slide crit plus double edge recoil damage will do it. No, I swear, double edge on Lopunny. No. Hey, wait. I don't decide the moves. I just pick the Pokemon. Yeah, because if we Life Orbed to be dead to exactly Rock Slide, we could do that. Then, does it need to be Earthquake? Damn, we take a fuck ton of... Oh, no. We need to... We'd want to eject. So we'd need to like have a Mon that takes Rock Slide and then baits. I think it's Earthquake is what we want from this guy. Takes Rock Slide, baits Earthquake. That might be a little tricky to find. Takes Rock Slide. Oh, is that our guy? That might be our guy. So we'd go Turtle. Then this is a lot of investment. It's like half our team to make sure this one lines up correctly. Like Turtle will take the Rock Slide. Yeah, but I guess Turtle would be happier taking Flare Blitz in here. Darman. Yeah, he's Darman with a tan. Darmanitan. Darman. And if you get a couple of them together, if you get more than 3 of them together, you have a Dar 4. Thank you, that's my time. Darmanistan. Darman I stan. This guy's so fucking annoying in this fight. What was I gonna say? So say we get Lopunny in safely. We bait in Darmanitan first, we get Lopunny in safely. Like this is this even a viable line for us to get out of here? Because then it'd be baiting Aerodactyl dual wing beat. So yeah, let's remove everyone else from this. And we would use Golisopod. So say this is Lopunny. They're baiting dual wing beat from Aerodactyl that kills. We're going to go into Togedemaru as we wanted to, get the chip. Then they'd always be baiting Earthquake, which we could go into Electrode on. But we do need to kill... If we end up doing this line, we do need to kill Duraludon first. So maybe we could do like the Giga pre-damaged Primarina line. So say we kill this with Primarina. We're already down to 1 slot left. Bait and Heavy Slam from Duraludon. What is... Do we have anyone who kills Duraludon and then baits in Earthquake from Darmanitan? I feel like the mons who bait Earthquake are like basically non-existent. Can does Infernape have hands? He's got 2 at least. Infernape's too fast. Infernape would... Maybe it is Infernape. Because I think they can come in on the move, but this would just be a completely different path. Fuck, bro. Pokemon usage is so tight for this battle. Take the Heavy Slam, fake out, overheat kills. We're showing Fast Kill with Flare Blitz. We would want to be at a health where we're dead to dual Wing Beat always. Shouldn't be too hard. What else could you do? You could D-Dance. We'd need to make sure we're dead. Dead. No redemption. Or... No, we could bait an Earthquake. We would need to ensure that... I don't think crit Heavy Slam, that would at max do 39 or 624. What is it? 19? Oh, that's not the right number. 39 plus 261. 222. No, we're gonna say 222. That is too low. You're not pulling me with the Munch Gambit, Moon Man. Yeah, that would not pull the right one. We'd have to eject into that to bait. EQ. Well, we're gonna need to eject again. Because we could eject with Heavy Slam, go into Ape, perfectly set to an HP to bait in. That would be Darmanitan. Scrongles is never coming back. Faster and deals more damage. The AI is slower than the player's Mon. O-codes it and is not O-code. So Ape would be showing Outspeed Oko. Fast, but not KO. You gotta redeem it for me to do that. And this would be slow KO, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. If we could be at an HP where we're always dead to that, and it would always be Earthquake. Which means we could go into... normal... well, the problem is, like... Well, normal Lopunny, this would need to be a double eject. Which I think we could pull off. Okay, so say we eject once there, we eject for the second time here, we go into Mega Lopunny. So in this line, this guy's dead, Darmanitan's in. We're killing with that. This works. Well, bro. It works, but again, we're in the problem where, like, we do our whole spiel, we kill this guy. It's just like Golisopod's going to be too beat up. No. No. This is not on me. This is not on me. Your degeneracy is not on me. Can we have Golisopod at an HP? They're going to have to take 2 hits that we wouldn't know what would do what. There's no way we can do an HP number that will always have us not dead Night Slash. I mean, this does seem like a line... But we need Golisopod to not be full health anyways. I guess if we, like... Oh, but it's Bright Powder, duh. Line it up like we're playing beer pong. Also, let me squats. You were a line guy? I feel like a diamond. A diamond was the move, or like a triangle. What was the re-rack? I feel like I like the diamond. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't hate the line. Line kind of gives you a straight, like if you mess up how far you're throwing it. You're going to have to be on set for 40 days if you're chosen to play Space Grunt 2. Lines in a used beer. Lines versus diamond. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It would make sense that the beer pong memory part of my brain is a little foggy. That would track. Those were the days. Beer pong is such a fun party game. I only remember the wins. That would make sense. Unfortunately, that was all my games. Well, you remember the wins too, because those are the ones you're not drinking. Is it just the perfect game where when you win, you don't drink so you remember it, and when you lose, you drink heavily so you forget it? I think the water versus beer is just a sanitary issue. Because you're playing in a dingy-ass college house, and that ping pong ball is not staying on the table. That is going on the floor, rolling around in the gunk that exists all over, and then you're putting that into the cup that you're drinking from. You're saying people being safe and drinking water didn't get the microbiomes in their stomach, and they would have been immune to coronavirus if they drank more frat building floor beer. Yeah. Cave people ate rocks and they were fine. Cave people had it right. They ate rocks. They were out in the fields hunting. They died at 30 if they were lucky. These cave people had to figure it out. That's true. I mean, if there's a period of time where most people are less sanitary, it is like their drunk college years. But I like water from a sanitary issue makes sense. Plus, if someone spills it on the table and someone knocks over a cup, it's less sticky, you know? Mead pong, oh man. No, they were all out there playing that Aztec game where you kick the ball and if you don't win, you die. Eat someone's shitter like an apple fritter? Okay, this is going in chat out of context. Putting this in my Moon Man collection. Let's send it over there. Uh-oh, leaked. I need to make a separate Discord for streaming. There we go. Perfect. Wait, why did I clip that in such a terrible way? Who cares? It's chat out of context. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, plan out this fight that I still can't fucking figure out. God damn. Hopefully, I mean, the next fight has to be easier, right? Because it's only 5 Pokemon. And then the back-to-back-to-back. Do I dare? It's a fucking Bright Powder Quick Claw lead for the back-to-back? Are we smoking crack to crack to crack? Oh my god. Oh wait, does Mega Blastoise just kind of cook this motherfucker? 2 R-Spheres doesn't kill? Yikes. Who would fast kill with a move that doesn't miss? Can't imagine Poltegeist motherfucker does. Let's worry about this when we get there. We need to get through the fight to get to the fight so we can do the fight. Motherfucker with another fucker. Yeah, we have to do a whole basic boss battle before we get there. Let's figure this one out first. Okay, what the problem exists. I know we can lead with Rabombi, yeah. What are you're wheezing over apple fritter? Eating a shitter like an apple fritter. Bars. Those would be called some Mars bars. Okay, say we stay at full, or we're dead to that. We come in here, we kill this guy with fake out overheat. We are baiting in. Fast kill with dual wing beat. We go here. We go here. We volt switch. Volt switch to pick up the KO. Well, what is, like, can we do some trickery with normal Lopunny? Wait, can we? Because normal Lopunny, oh wait, maybe that's our ticket out of here. Instead of volt switching into this guy. All right, 99 gamer. Do this, we'd volt switch this, be killing Aerodactyl. Who would Mega Lopunny bait in, though? Can we be dead to fast low kick? Oh, that would let us bring in Eggy last. Wait. Streamer who every 20 minutes says, wait, we found the line, says, wait, we found the line. But this time, it's for real. Okay, so Primarina kills Scrafty at super low health, baits in Duraludon. Duraludon's always clicking heavy slam because they're going to see the fast kill. We go here, we click fake out, we click overheat, we pick up the KO. We want to be at an HP where we are always dead to fast kill from dual wing beat. How tight's that range? That's not too tight of a range at all. We just need to just make sure we're not dead to earthquake. Maybe it is a little bit tighter of a range than we'd hope. But, yeah. So then we would go... Make sure we're dead the dual wing beat. We go here on the Togedemaru. They take the chip from the dual wing beat. They take the chip from the dual wing beat. Oh, Stream Boo. Wow. They take the hit from the dual wing beat, then they're baiting Earthquake. We go into this guy, and we kill with... I forget if this needs to be choice specs. I think we can get away with Magnet. Yeah, I think we can get away with Magnet. If we need to spec somewhere else. What was I going to say? So then we'd do that. We'd come in here. We'd kill with Volt Switch. This is obviously also not all the way leveled up. We'd kill with Volt Switch. We'd go into normal Lopunny. And we'd be like, oh, no. So Duraludon's dead. This guy's dead. Aerodactyl's dead. We'd be like, oh, no. We are dead to fast kill from Darmanitan. Oh no, and that is the only Mon... Yeah, this would be the only thing that would ever come in. Because even base Lopunny's faster. Then, this guy would come in, and it would be like, oh no, he's going to kill us. And then we'd Mega Evolve, we'd click Fake Out, and then Double Edge, we'd be dead. Then we just need to make sure we're at an HP where we are dead to low kick. Does this still put us... We still need one more slot? Yeah, we still... Oh, wait, no, because we have it because we have the Mega Evolution. Yeah, this would put us dead to low kick. Hey, Noel. Which... Is Blastoids chill with coming in? Oh, we need to do it with normal Blastoids, though. We have a fighting type move that never misses. Damn. Well, I'm glad you found it, though. We need someone who kills Weavile and also is good against Eggy. Yeah. Losing shit sucks so much. B can't do this because of Bright Powder. Yeah. Because always in your mind's eye, you're like, no, it's not going to be there. I literally checked there. It could never be there. It was there. I mean, it looks like Blastoids can do an okay job. It's just the problem is they can't. Could this be like Specs? Blastoids? Do they survive 2 crits? Barely? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. We got the Drunk Noel last stream. That was very funny. Good time had by all. I think we unfortunately might be a little bit too short again. I forgot that the fact that till I went to another place to see was there. Damn. But at least you found it. That shit does suck though, because you're just like going through your brain and every memory you have and like, okay, where the fuck did I put this thing? Or where could it possibly be? Does someone like... Yeah. Beer in the shower, unrestricted power. That was Yates, maybe? Walt Whitman? Cancel my credit cards and shit. Yeah. Big pain in the ass. Shower in the beer. The end times are here. Nah, the fun times are here. Combining 2 great activities into one. Huh. No. Ouch. Pain. Stupid Bright Powder. Making me look bad. Any better lead here? It's just, we can find a line that takes care of everyone safely, but it's just like we can't, whatever line we find, we just need one more guy at the end. Like this one, we'd have 1 slot left to deal with both Eggy, No Boom Eggy, and Weavile. And we already used our Mega, unfortunately, because our Mega Blastoids, I think... No, they couldn't guarantee do this, but they could do an alright job. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, this is like super... I didn't even notice this was super low level. I guess we could go like Zoom Lens Gollipog. Oh, Leech Life kills. Oh, yeah. How... Do we get fucked by double crit? Being drunk hits different when your life is ass. Sag. What's the backup plan here? I guess the backup plan is... Oh, no, but what if we do get ejected? Is it really just double crit fucks us? Does just Night Slash crit fuck us? It does. Can we go into someone who'd bait Ice Shard? Wonder if Electrode would be dead to... Could take a low kick and then bait Ice Shard. But are we still dead to double crit in that scenario? Like, it would be exact double max roll, double crit? Wait, Togedemaru takes fucking nothing from low kick? Pre-damage print baits slam into Ape. Ape baits arrow. You do shenanigans. Kill with volt switch into Eggy. Eggy does full hold. Yeah. Ape clutches on Weavile. Yeah, I feel like Ape does have like enough health that should be fine. Weavis and Whathead. I guess my concern is that in this line that we're doing, Eggy's still alive. So if they get exited, Mega Lopunny is the Darmanitan Fragger. The plan was kill with Primarina, bait Heavy Slam, go into Ape, fake out Overheat, kills with Ape. Ape then baits dual Wing Beat. We go into Togedemaru on the dual Wing Beat, Iron Barb's Chip. We go into Electrode on the Earthquake. We Volt Switch. We Volt Switch into normal Lopunny. Normal Lopunny is going to see Fast Dead to Flare Blitz. We're going to Mega Evolve, Fake Out, Double Edge, Outspeed it, kill it. Then we would want to beat at HP. We're baiting Low Kick. And then... Yeah. I wonder if... I guess it would depend on how much they took from this Earthquake, right? Because I assume Electrode is dead to double there. Yeah, the only sick part I see is how do we safely kill this Weavile with one slot left. I mean, it's like real low odds, low kick, and that crits, and they have to be like both max roll. When emergency exit bites you in the ass. We could get it to be Ice Shard. Kill Darman, switching on Flare Blitz. I don't think we have anything that does that. Like, so the risk here is just double crit, getting exited. I think Hemi gets fucking washed by Flare Blitz. Oh, they do take it, but they're not fast enough to outspeed. There's I guess like an up speed nature, you would need to do that. Damn, even with an upspeed nature, they don't get there. That's funny. I guess with... I mean, we could give them... No, because we couldn't give them speed up Scarf. Because they don't hit the range with Rock Slide. That's a good point. I think it's just a little bit short. 8% on top of a 91. Yeah, that would be just a little short. Dang. Wait, oh, but burn. Wait, what about like pre-poison choice scarf dreadnought? Pause champ. The old choice scarf dreadnought trick. The only problem is that then we can't do the can't burn because of sheer force. Oh, so we don't even need to do that. I guess the only problem becomes then we don't have our choice item to get our man in on Eggy. Shan't burn. Okay. So we should have no problem baiting in a Flare Blitz Darmanitan moment. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can get something fun out of this. Let's do a bit of a redesign. So outspeed kill this. We'd pre-damage to bait in. Well, we don't always know this would be Flare Blitz though, right? Is the problem. Does that have overlapping with? Yeah, that's the problem with Primarina. But I mean, maybe we'd have to order this in a different way. Yeah. I mean, we could still do this, go into this guy with Heavy Slam. Different Duraludon killer who baits Flare Blitz. You could take a Rock Slide. Him gets Dawn. Ape gets Arrow. Volt Switch goes Egg and Flare Blitz. Oh, I see what you're saying. So then we do, instead of, we do the Volt Switch strategy, we do this, and then we Volt Switch into Pod. Pod who's dead to fast kill from Eggy. We kill with first impression. Then if this guy's always dead, it would bring in this. Rock Slide Flare Blitz, I guess, is a fine split. Golly Pod. Don't need the pre-damage because slow kill, slow kill. Ah, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Golisopod at full health would be showing the same thing to all these, right? Yeah, because Golisopod at full health is showing like slower and kills to all these motherfuckers. Which puts us back in that same line where, like, what is... You're probably baiting low kick too, right? Yeah, puts us back in that same line here with Golisopod, but again, if they get emergency exited here at the end, it's like we still have, like, 5 Pokemon who could... Like, Ape could just clutch up. Slash, this guy doesn't get double crit, we're chilling. We could even go... Oh, what's the accuracy of first impression with accuracy increasing item would be 99 to hit, right? It's like, what is more probable? Crit, low kick. Yeah, we got wet Shifu, which is unfortunate for our one dark box. It is... It's less likely that low kick and night slash will both crit than it is... Because hitting with accuracy increasing move while going first against Bright Powder, like clicking this first impression, the odds that we would kill would be 99%, right? Because it's like 100% accurate move times 1.1 times 0.09. And then what's crit chance? So this would be 1% to fail. 1 in 16. Oh, actually, it might be better to run that, right? Because that's a 1 in 16 into... Well, what's the critical chance for... with the 1 modifier? 1 in 8? So what's a 1 in 8 into... Well, it's 16. 8 times 16... 1 divided by 128. It's about the same odds, I guess. It's slightly lower odds that both low kick and night slash crit. So from that math, I guess we should go zoom lens. And I guess we have the out too. So we have the out of Infernape killing. We also have the out of if low kick does crit, then we could just click first impression and like not even have to do the Infernape shit if it hits, you know? So that should just be zoom. We should hop on zoom, hop on Overwatch. Roadhog says hop on Rivals. Yow bow 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 bow. Yeah. So, I think we have a line. Pod, zoom. Okay, so what the fuck are we doing? Okay, so Primarina. Do you need this pixie plate? I don't think you need the pixie plate. So Prim is going to be... Yeah, that's crazy that you did that the hard way. Thanks for giving me even an easier time catching up. Primarina. Outspeed Dokos, no problem, bud. If we are at 51 HP, we're always going to be baiting fast kill here from... Yeah. I'm like a greyhound. Like when I need the little rabbit running around the racetrack to follow. To keep me running fast. See if we're kind without brick break, yeah. But like, oh, you this Aurora Veil, it's impossible to break. They want to put it in the game. It's just impossible to break. There's nothing you can do about it. We got to plan around it. They wouldn't build something this faulty. Always did the heavy slam. We go into ape on heavy slam. I feel like here's where the math is tricky. That's crazy. Mine is not Infiltrator. He is juiced to all hell, but he's not Infiltrator. But I don't know. Well, what does that affect? Well, he's only juiced to all hell. We did hit the right nature and then spent 2 scales. So... we need to... It ignores Veil? Really? That's fucking insane. Why are some abilities in Pokemon the most juiced thing ever, and then other abilities are like, this literally will never activate once? Baby game is not balanced around competitive. Cough, cough, yeah. Okay, so if we were to take... what we need to do is bait dual wing beat. So... And we always need to be dead dual wing beat. So at the end of all this, we... What's our range here? Times 2. So we need to be at least 192, but higher than 158. Okay, so to do that, okay, let's work backwards then. So 159 is our magic number. So if we get hit, if we're at 159 and we got hit by max roll crit heavy slam, that would put us at 198. If we got hit by... Oh, I think that just works. I think 198 is our number. Because min roll heavy slam does 21. Which would always have us dead to... that's actually not the number we need. Because we need to be higher than... Oh, that's actually a much tighter range. That might be kind of hard to do. Because if we're not dead to fast kill, this could D-dance, right? So the real range is we need to be higher than 186. So what if we started at 187? Are we using our choice items? That's unfortunate. Ugh. Let's see if there is a way to get this number where I want it to be. It's a, what is that? A 6 HP range. This is 187 plus min roll. 187 plus min roll heavy slam. Minus 21. No, that doesn't work. I wonder if we can go Life Orb. Life Orb's so slow kill. I really would love... Life Orb does show slow kill. Wonder if we can... And I assume we can kill with one. Because I bet we can do something where if we take too little damage... 5,000 IQ. I bet we can set up a situation where if we need to kill this in one... If we need to kill this in one, we can. But this is going to require some quick maths. Okay, so max we know is 39. So in HP, what's the number? Well, no, this becomes a much broader number if we're showing slow kill. Which is good. So then all we need to do is, if we're showing slow kill, all we need to do here is bait in Aerodactyl, which we will do as long as strongest 2-hit dual wing beat kills, right? So we need to be 228. At least 228, but higher than 186, which is a much, much larger range. So we take between that and this. Dude, fucking quick maths. Run and Bun is a math game. As I divide a number by 10. Okay. Accounting simulator. So if we were to take 187, we go 187 would be the lowest health we can go. We're going to add 1 from Life Orb, and then it would be max roll from... Well... Okay, what if... let's say minimum happens. 261, we take min roll. Then... If we take min roll, we can just attack once, and Life Orb would get us there. And that's from full health. We attack once. Life Orb gets us there. If we take max roll crit... Yeah, because we take 26 from Life Orb, and that would put us into the range we need to be. If we take max roll from full health... After all this, I think we're just going to go in at full health. If we take max roll from full health, and then we take 26 from Life Orb... We're still in the right range. Yeah, so we literally don't pre-damage at all. Because Life Orb gets us where we need to be. Beautiful. So happy I got a job where I play keys and Trek the Musical High School Edition. So I'm assuming I have to do with math. Yeah. So you can instead go home after your day of working or before your day of working and play Accounting Simulator on stream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing where I liked having an IT job and streaming. One, because one makes money and the other doesn't. Take a wild guess which is which. But, like, it scratches a slightly different part of my brain. Like, doing a job... That's why I feel like I wouldn't enjoy... Or it would be more burnout-inducing if I did, like... video editing plus streaming or like making content, because it's like you'd be burnout from what you can use the left and right part of your brains at different times. Slash, I think why making videos and stuff and streaming this feels like two very different things. Like this is like the ultimate strategy game, and where making videos and stuff is much more of a creative expression. I get to scratch two different sides of my brain. But okay, so we go in at full health. We have Life Orb. Murk this guy. We're baiting Aerodactyl, always clicking dual wing beat because it sees we could slow kill it with close combat. On dual wing beat, we go into Togedemaru, who can take that. Togi is going to take the dual wing beat, and then they're going to bait EQ, which we're going to go into Electrode on. What became the question here? I guess we can go specs on... No, we need Choice Scarf for this guy. So we need to ensure that Magnet... Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Or even like too, when I was working a full-time IT job, trying to make music of my own and like doing stuff with my band, I feel like it was harder to do both and be inspired to do both because it just takes up too much time. It's just the old problem of everything taking up time and needing more time. God. The best was when I was trying to get fired from my job, was using all of my sick time and using all of my PTO. So I'd be working like mainly 4-day weeks. 4-day weeks, because I'd be taking off like one of the days in the week calling out sick because like I had a feeling they were going to fire me. It was, that whole saga was interesting where it's like I was trying to get fired, then I wasn't trying to get fired. I was trying to get fired. It didn't look like they were going to fire me. And then at a point I was like, oh, I don't want to get fired anymore. And then it seemed like everything was fine. And then like 5 months later, they're like, actually, no, you're fired. That's a whole fucking story in and of itself. But the period of time where I was trying to get fired, working like 4 days a week, that was perfect. 4-day work week with like a break in the middle of the week is so sick. Yeah. It was... To give you the cliff notes, it was such a fuck situation. It was like I was really enjoying the job for like 2 years, except there's my one coworker who would like always talk about how much more work they were doing and would say like they're the best at the job. And I don't know if they were doing it maliciously or they just weren't aware of how they came off to like people around them. There was like... I think it was me, her, and then someone else. He left when I first got there. And then we had like 3 or 4 people who joined, had problems with her because she was the way she was, and quit because they couldn't deal with working with her. And it got to a point where I was sick and tired of her, especially being like, saying how she'd work hard, except every number in the like our ticketing system that would track how much work we were doing all said I was doing like 4 times the amount of work with her, as well as people would come to me and specifically say, I don't want to work with her because she makes me feel like shit. And I was like, okay, wow. And then I brought this up to the boss. Well, my one boss got a different job within the company. He was there in person, and I brought it up to him. And then when he was working in person, he would try to be like, hey, like, this is a problem. Don't do this. And she would be fine for like a couple of weeks, and then she would go back to it. And then he moved off to a different job in the company. So it was just my word versus her word. And she had people in management that liked her. So she was just kept with the company. And then we did have this big meeting. This was at a period of time I gave up trying to make the changes, and it was still like late COVID where no one would come to the office, and I would show up, I would go into a server room and play TFT for 6 hours at work. I would like show up, do the little bit of work I needed to, because I was already so far ahead on tickets that like there's no way she would catch me at the end of the year. And then I would play TFT in the closet for like 6 hours where no one would find me. But that year eventually came to a head where the bosses and all of us had a meeting, and they were like, here's the numbers. He's doing way more work than you. And then on that call, she was like, no, I disagree. And then nothing ever, and then we moved to another office, and then out of nowhere, she got fired. Because what I think happened is, not because of any of the complaints I had, is that she had like a bad interaction with like one of the C-suite people, and she just got fired on the day the new office opened. And everyone was returning to the office, and we had less people. It was a fucking nightmare. And then it was like 2 people doing the job of 4 people for like 5 months. And then they turned their ire to me once they had 2 people fully trained who had been in the Philadelphia office for a while. And they put me on a PIP. And then, yeah, I'm losing steam because it's this whole fucking saga. There's a point where I tried to get another job, and they wanted a reference from a person who was my manager. So my manager, who didn't like me, I asked him if he would be my reference, and he said yes. And then he ignored the calls from the new company that was trying to hire me, and I didn't get that job because of him. Because he like specifically in writing said, I will be your reference, then ignored the calls. Then I reached out to him again. He was like, nah, I won't do it. Basically fucking me over for the job. Yeah, and then after that happened, and I was like upset about that, he was like, we're so sorry. And this was going on in the situation where she was like saying that she was doing more work and I was doing something, and he was like, well, I'm so sorry this happened, we're going to do whatever we can to keep you here, you're a valuable asset, you obviously do the work. And then did nothing about it. And then like around the next time I brought it up, that was when I got put on the PIP. And then it was like, it was, that whole office environment was so royally fucked. Also, what up, Sal? Sorry, I was in my bag complaining about how much work fucking sucked at that job. It was one of those things, like, I saw the brightness in my eyes of the corporate world escape over those, like, 3 years, where I was like, oh, I'm hopeful, this is fun. And I was like, oh, there's problems, but I feel like I can make a change. And then it's like, oh, when I try to go through the proper channels to make a change, I get punished for it. So I'm just going to, like, do whatever the fuck I can, not tell you, make everything look good on paper, and then fuck off. But yeah, I think we do have a line, though, Sal, thankfully. We're just in the math vortex. Anyways, what was it? Dual wing beat to do enough chip. Oh, that's what we're going to see to make sure 2 dual wing beats is going to be a fuck ton of damage, though. Divided by 8. 31. So that would be 2 31s. Be 62 plus a fake out chip in here for good measure. 18. So 62 plus 18. 80. Can you get here with magnet? That's not how math works at all. Minus 80. Just barely exactly get there with magnet. Incredible. Exactly get there with magnet. Damn, that got me really worked up. Yeah, that job made me really, really fucking angry sometimes. Especially because they'd run the place too, where like we boots on the ground people would be like, you just need to do it this way. This is what we need. We have no computers. People want computers. And they'd be like, people are upset. There's nothing we can do. And it's like, we know exactly what you can do. It's so simple. You're a multi-trillion dollar company. Just do the thing that will make the people happy. And they're just like, sorry, nothing can be done. Anyways, we kill with this with Volt Switch. These 2 Mons are dead. This Mon is dead. We bring in Galissapod, who's going to have a zoom lens. Damn. We bring in the Galissapod's going to have a zoom lens. They're going to bait in. So Galissapod against these 3 Mons. At full health, not seen dead the fast kill, not seen dead the fast kill, not seen dead the fast kill, is going to bring in Eggy because this is slow Oko, slow Oko, slow Oko. And these all would just, I think this maths up to AI. They're all getting +1 for AIs faster than the players, which means Eggy's going to come in, which means we can first impression and kill it. Volt to Pod. Pod kills Eggy, and then Pod would be baiting in Darmanitan, always clicking Flare Blitz. Is there one? Oh, there is, I guess, one overlapping roll with Rock Slide. But I don't think that matters for Choice Scarf Dreadnought. Oh, no, that does. What happens in that scenario? I used to work in high school, like in music admin stuff, and one guy at a high school, one guy would just fuck off to software tech and bill way more hours than time because I could, yeah. Just really big great job. He's watching one of my Twitch friends, got into arguing with him in chat once time, like, yeah, bro. Some people don't know how to dial that in. Like, I imagine that person could have gotten away with it if they didn't bill more time than they were actually working. Like, quiet quitting / milking a corporation for every dollar you can is easier than I feel like most people think. It's just you need to, like, still make it look like you're doing your job. If you're going to work at a place and you realize, like I feel like many places are, if you work harder, you're not going to make more money, then all you need to do is steal corporate time for yourself. Edit videos on the clock. Take 2-hour lunches. Like, you just need to milk that corporation for every fucking dollar that you can. That's praxis. Praxis is leaving work at 3 o'clock and starting stream at 3:30 while you technically should still be on the clock. Yeah. But you still got to make the boss think that you're doing a great job. You just got to give the same energy you're getting back. Yeah, feign that work ethic. Yeah. So if this is the exact one roll... So for this to happen, it would have to be... It's a 1 in 16 for Flare, but it's the roll the lowest roll. A 1 in 16 for Rock Slide to roll the highest roll. And then a 50-50. That is an astronomically low... That's like 16 times 16 times 2. Yeah, 0.1%. 0.2%. We'll round up. And then even if that does happen, then we would have the opportunity to rip a favorable roll to kill. I think I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with spending it on that, especially with all the lines we've explored. Yeah. Then we just click liquidation, kill this guy. Can't get burned because of sheer force. This is going to bring in the only remaining mon, which is Weavile. We're showing slow kill, so it won't set up. On the low kick, we go into Golisopod, and then we're going to click Zoom Lens. And if we do get double crit and deject it, I think it'd have to be double high roll crit. Ooh, actually just single crit has the possibility to eject. Maybe I do want to go... Nah, I think I want to go the other lens. The lens that makes this 99% accurate first impression. Yeah. Togedemaru can go citrus. Yeah, and then we have like 400. We have like 400 options here on what we could do if that misses. Cool. Okay, I think we finally got it. That camera is incredibly unstable. Prim. Ape. Mr. Tug Me Tomorrow. Electric Roads, Take Me Home. We should not remove a flyer from our box. I don't think we're going to have a flyer here. Golisopod. Dreadnought. Alright. We'll swap you out for Dreddy. Who has our choice item? It really is like every fight we should just start in Slateport. I could probably take everything off everyone, or at the very least take these off. Oh, it's on a Dragon Boy. Yeah. Incredible movement in the menu. Yeah. I think every fight we should literally just fly back to Slateport before we start planning. Okay. Damn. The fact that you get 2 choice items? Man, that's super sick. I wish it was like this for a larger portion of the game, man. That would be so much more sick. See, yeah, that's my patch to the run and bun. You get choice items after Gym 2. Broly gives you choice items. Well, I guess you could do it once you get the slate port if that's just still going to be there. What do I need? Dreadnought? Also, being able to flex it between all the different ones, incredible skill expression option. I think this is such a cool thing to have in the game. No, we want wide. Wide, wide horses. Nope. You can bring me down. Okay, it's going to be pixie plates. Yeah, I guess we can keep the pixie plate on. Citrus. No, that needs to be life orb. Well, let's go lump because maybe there's something I would have missed if we didn't do that. Thanks, Untitled Robot. Lum, life orb, citrus, magnet, lens, choice scarf. All right, gamers. I guess we do need the pre-damage this pre-marina as well. Pre-damage. Slot number 1, 51 HP. Cool. And let's re-export just for funsies. Make sure everything is the way it needs to be. $51 HP. Still outspeed Inoko, this guy. Don't have to worry about Intimi either. Alright. Double check that Primarina actually got pre-damaged. Cool. And it is 51 that baits in what we need. Bingo, bango, bongo. Alright. Let's flip and do it, gamers. Let's fight 2. Okay, let's game. This won't do some weird shit with baits because we're in Torrent, right? Nah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. Moon Blast to pick up the KO. We are faster. Cool. Okay. This is going to be Duraludon clicking Heavy Slam. Bingo. Into the monkey. Okay. We're 235. We're going to take 26 from 235. We're going to take 26 from Life Orb to outspeed KO. That'll put us at 209. 209 has us dead to max roll outspeed dual wing beat. So this would always be dual wing beat on the bait. Yeah. So we're going to click overheat here. Bingo. We drop that. Bingo, bango, bongo. Go down to 209. Aerodactyl. Cool. This should always be dual wing beat because we're showing slow kill. A little nervous to eat our berries. Yeah. We're showing slow kill. It's going to just want to pick up the KO. And this is always clicking just dual wing beat. So we can go into Cookie. One bit of spikes. Ah, 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 ah. 2 bit of barbs. Ah, 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 ah. Then we click fake out. Then this is always going to be EQ, which we can go into with electrode. Not dead to crit. And we'll be able to pick up this KO with volt switch. Cool. Then we're going to go into our good pal Galissapod. Yeah, that would be crazy. Galissapod at full health should be baiting an egg. Cool. This Eggy does not know that they are Giga dead. Like to make a good first impression. Murder. And this should bait in Darmy Bobarmy. Darmy Bobarmy. There is... Okay, so here's where it could get weird. There's one overlapping roll of Flare Blitz and Rock Slide. If this is Flare Blitz, we should be good to get out of this. And even if it's not, we still do have outs. Cool. There's that tiny bit of chip that we need. We're going to go Liquidation to pick up this KO because Choice Scarf Dreadnought is faster here. An absolute beast on the court. Okay. We're showing slow kill here, so this will never be sword sense. It's always low kick. I believe if this doesn't crit, we're in a really, really good spot. And we chose the item that boosts our accuracy to no matter what. So as long as this first impression hits, we are chilling. 99% to hit, and so we do. Cool. Okay. We found the line. Took way more of a headache than I would have hoped for, but we found the line. Not completely riskless, I will say, but minimize risks as much as possible. So we call that a dub in this house. It's a white rock. We must touch the stone for good luck. Okay, what's up next? Surely this one will be easier. Quick Claw Diggersby. Now give Chungus your badges. You're not telling me Choice Band Aquajet kills this guy? Come on. Not going to tell me Choice Band Aquajet doesn't murk this guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, it doesn't. I don't think we... I mean, our ape doesn't have it. This guy doesn't have it. Wait, is this Kingler? Is this double Aquajet Kingler? No, they die. Holding large slabs. Sad. We miss them dearly. Well, shit. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Shit. Alright. Gonna go work at Shrek. Enjoy Shrek. Oh, it's Mega Blastoid just fine as long as they don't get max roll crit. Harry Mama does it again. We need Pokemons. Pokemon! We kill with Explosion, got it. Ice Shard, Mamoswine. Choice Band, Ice Shard, yeah. I see the issue. What if we just don't get crit? Does anyone ever consider that? I feel like players never consider just not getting crit. It's simple. It's an elegant strategy. Some of y'all maybe have never heard of. Oh, Avalugg moment? Avalugg Avalanche? Wait, Avalugg just says, I'm a hunk of rock. Yeah. Yeah, why don't we just go Avalugg Avalanche? Any reason why we would not click Avalanche here? He's not a rock, he's a boulder. Power doubled, yeah. So we just kill this guy. Dig, Silvally, Rimbo, Arcanine with Bright Powder. Man, I love Hacks items so much, bro. I love Hacks items so much. Dead to Flamethrower. It's like always Flamethrower here. So Valley Grass. Probably a handful of mons. Is there someone who takes it and kills? Oh, I guess Ape, yeah. Ape with no item. Cool. Takes the Flamethrower, kills with Overheat. Zoop. Showing Outspeed Oko. Focus Band, it doesn't show Focus Band like Focus Attack, so we would know it's Outspeed dead. So then this would bring in Arcane. That would be CC from Arcane here. How do we want to kill the Bright Powder Arcane? Oh, wait. Actually, CC from Arcane into probably... Oh, well, Aqua Jet wouldn't always hit. Watch so icy it goes cling clang. Call that a choice band? Yo, wait. Let him cook. Send me to the office. Need that reprimand? I don't represent the man. I am the man. With that contraband? Okay. Who's got motherfuckers with moves that can't miss? Do we have fast moves that can't miss? I think the only one who's semi-fast. They might. I wasn't even thinking down that path. Where's Urshi? No, because we're too slow. Because we're down speed Urshifu. Would they do that if we saw... Nah, -1 defense. Yeah. Slow-ass Urshifu. Can we survive a wild charge crit? Wild charge. No, we can't. No, I was going to say we could hit it fast with the Poltergeist. Yeah, I don't think we really have any fast moves that cannot miss. We have moves that cannot miss, and we have fast Pokemon. Does Blastoise have... There's not someone who just, like, walls the shit out of Arcanine. I mean, we could take the CC with Pod and eject into somebody. But I still don't think we have a fast no-miss Mon. Who picks this up? Because there's not a no-miss move that is super effective against Arcanine that we have access to. It's only neutrals, right? It's Aerial Ace, Smart Strike, Magical Leaf, Aura Sphere. I guess we have access to technically, but not to hit here. Or I guess it would be like a slow Mon. I mean, it could also be something as simple as like Zoom Lens Hariyama on an eject. Here's a question. If we have Zoom Lens and we're baiting extreme speed, that means we'd always hit. That's funny. Hey guys, I literally, that we were formulating the same thought at the same time. Yeah. And we do that with Dragapult, so it clicks extreme speed on the ghost type and does nothing. Yo, that's how that works, bro. That's totally how that works. It is, in fact, not how that works. Yeah. Lil bro cooked nothing. Now, let's get this Choice Scarf off this guy. But what if we got this Choice Scarf on this guy? Because this would just be extreme speed. Well, no, we don't want the... Duh, because we need to hit the moves. I mean, give this guy, like, Ace, right? Would +1 Ace... No, -1 Ace when it killed, though. Would... Well, Draco Meteor would fast Draco show kill, and that would want it. Wait, at 89, though? I mean, this could just be a good matchup, too. This could just be a nice slow setter. And would bait in Moonblast after. Like, I think, like, they could take the CC. Oh, why is this not... I was like, why is this not updating that showing we're faster? That's why. Surely Dragonite learns. Aerial Ace by TM, yeah. Yeah, and after Choice Scarf, I guess it would see Choice Scarf and 1 drop. We would see a KO there. guess the question is, does... I guess ace isn't guaranteed the kill. Because we'd be taking close combat, wild charge. Oh no, it would be guaranteed to kill with wild charge flare blitz. No, I guess we can get burned. That's a problem. Not as clean of an answer as previously thought. Oh, let me send this text real quick. Do we have good answers to this Rabambi? Focus ban Rabambi. None of these moves are going to make contact. How do we get this Rabambi to kill themselves? Hammy? Hammy Bobammy? Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and if we save our choice item... What if we just save our choice item for Hammy, go choice Scarf, and then click Flare Blitz to kill Rabambi, and then click Flare Blitz to kill Kling Klang. Chain the back two. Yeah. So then all we need to do is use 3 slots to kill Arcanine that baits in Rabambi, and then we're chilling. Simple as. Which means we can use our eject, because yeah, we win this 1v1 every time with Avalanche picking up the KO. I think Mr. Toad does it. Mr. Frog. Yeah. Zoom lens Toad. Okay, not an Earth Power moment. Suspicious that Sal would say to use the Pokemon... Oh, because they click CC. Yeah, if we come in on a wild charge, click CC, and then... Yeah. Yeah. So all we really need to do is, like... What are we killing this with? Overheat. This is Outspeed Oko. This is Outspeed Oko. Yeah. So this would bring in this guy clicking CC. So we could have someone... I mean, I don't think we can go right to Toad, yeah. So we'd need to go... Or maybe with the level bump we could. Nah, but we could just like go into someone who's immune to the CC. Pause champ? How's the grade looking? Won't complain about an average. Hell yeah. We will take those. Haste Edo. So, what we say? Apes baiting CC. Oh yeah, we could just go into like pod, eject on the CC. We can make this even simpler than it needs to be. What does pod need? 29 plus. So it's going to be Avalug, item doesn't matter. Clicks Avalanche, kicks up that KO. Then this guy comes in. We take the flamethrower, we kill. Ape, whose item I believe also doesn't matter. Is this true? No. Courtney, back to back to back, and then tag. guess we can go like charcoal here. Yeah. Cool. Love to hear that a Pokemon I have is good for that. We'll go charcoal on Ape. We'll come in on this. We'll click overheat to kill this guy. Ape kills this. So Valley. Don't go that confident on us being with Courtney. Kind of sucks too. I felt like I can do better. Yeah. Is it one of those classes where the teacher, like, with tests, bakes in time management? I guess that's every test that is on a clock that you kind of have to bake in time management. Which I guess is inherently flawed because people work at different paces, but Joe feel. Yeah. That feels like one of those things where you don't care about it until you do. I feel like I had that a lot of times with classes where I would like not give a shit about something and then you get back a bad grade, and maybe that's just like the little guy that grade school pushed into you to care about getting really good grades and stuff. Or maybe that's my Catholic guilt that's still buried in there. Greatest test his old eyes has ever laid on is a bar. What do we need to get ejected by close combat? 29. 49 plus 29. Yeah. Ah, it's one of those. The damn timer. Pod with citrus, 153. Will get us there. So we'll go Ghost of Pod on the Arcanine, who will send us into Toad. Why is this Toad level 100? Additionally, why is the Toad at level 100 still not picking up a guaranteed OHKO against this Arcanine? I guess we are pretty close to level 100. For some reason, 89 didn't feel that close to 100, but I guess, yeah. Most of these mons are going to gain 10 more levels in the game, and that's it. That's weird. That's fucking weird to think about. Yeah, this is going to be CC. This is going to drop. And then we're going to kill with EQ. Yeah. Then that's going to bring in Rabombi. Will Rabombi always see a fast kill? I guess it doesn't, like, super matter. It doesn't, like, super matter, but we can make sure we're not dead to... What's a mineral? 127 plus mineral Moonblast. 135 plus 127. 262. This covers, like, more exceptionally bad scenarios. Where, like, Arcanine misses... Focus Band procs 40 times. And then we're not dead to crits, you see. Yeah. And it really doesn't matter what move Rabombi's clicking coming in. So then we go into Arcane. Yeah. I think I'm changing my tune after, like, 3 fights... 4 fights with the choice items. I'm changing my tune that Run and Bun would be a perfect game if they gave you access to the changeable choice item sooner. That's my take. That's my take here. Because this feels so much better as a game. I can't explain why. I think it's maybe the same way, like, the fact that you get, like, cast form and other shit that's buffed in Emerald Kaizo. Like, when you also get use the bullshit that your enemy gets, it feels better. Yeah. And because they're broken. I'm making Run and balanced, and it just changes so after you beat the museum grunts in the back-to-back, you get choice items. This is my proposal for run and balanced. And then Arcanine kills that and then kills this. Yeah. So many interesting, yeah. Asking for tips. When I could have developed this other bitch, I had no time. Yeah. And that also sucks for a skill within test taking. I guess test taking in general might be one that doesn't thinking of thoughts in real time. I guess test taking does put you on a timer of getting things done, but I feel like nothing in the real world for working is ever that tight and unmalleable of a deadline. It's a weird skill, but I guess being able to write faster and process faster sucks too. I remember those fucking blue books would always kill me though, because I can type decently fast, but writing with my hand, especially with my handwriting being so dog shit, I feel like I'd always run out of time because the process of writing takes forever. Yeah. Yeah, if I play New Game Plus, I'm hacking in choice items from the beginning. Yeah. You need blinders. You just need either come in. That's your secret for the exam. You come in with a whole fucking shower sheet to put around your desk. You just get to take your exam in the bubble. And then Arcanine Choice Scarf wins this. Anyone we'd want to bring to this fight maybe someone who isn't afraid of this guy. Fuck it. We'll throw Mega Blastoids here at the end. Yeah. It is a white rock. That is a tough thing to manage, looking at the people around you. Oh, Noelle. I made a video. This was an offhand side project / if I'm doing that TFT bootcamp to get a little bit of promo for that. And I posted it. This is making me think about that. Posted it, and then the TFT subreddit is all just giving me shit, saying I have no idea what I'm talking about and I don't understand strategy games, which does obviously make me feel bad, but also gives me a little bit of motivation to lock in for this set. I think I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I think just me as a person craves a world where there's actually a meritocracy, where if you work harder, you will do better. And I like shit like this. Shit like Run and Bun, shit like TFT, where you can just work harder and you'll be better. Yeah. But it's part really hurts my feelings because I'm a sensitive soul. One of the people said, fuck. Yeah. One of the people said my problem was one of the people said that they thought it was a shit post, which was funny as fuck. Yeah. I remember finishing the writing test, man, I have a little bit more time. This has been so much better, yeah. Handwriting is too small for a teacher to read, so I spent time intentionally making it larger. Yeah, that is a fucked thing that you could just have handwriting that's hard for people to read, and you just kind of get screwed by that. I do not miss test taking one bit. I like test taking more than I liked writing essays. I hated writing essays. That shit's just straight up not fun for me. What do I need? More items. Leveling up. Let's go. Zoom. And then what else do I need to drop? Charcoal? I don't think we need that, but test takings is a scam by Big Teach. Lum, Char, Citrus, Zoom, none. That needs to be a choice scarf. Give me that back. And you need your mega item. Hopefully you just don't come to the battle, but the battle bus. Get those Lassie levels. Go, Lassie, go. My partner and I watched Sinners recently, so that has been stuck in my fucking head for the last couple of days. Also, that was my second time watching it. Still holds up. Really good movie. Very fun movie. 3153 4162 162 I huff glue. I think that's how the song goes. I guess we do want actually no item to not bait knockoff. I don't think it matters. And Avalanche isn't bugged or something in this game. Avalanche will do 120. I mean, I guess we'll find out. If it doesn't kill, we know it's bugged. Let's game. One last check. 153, 162. No item. Charcoal, citrus, zoom, choice scarf, blastoidsite. Let's do it. Hey, Gorgus, how we doing, big dog? All right, Bunny Rabbit. One of the first Pokemon I ever caught playing this game against Triangle. Oh no, it procced Quick Claw. Triangle Man, kill this guy. Cool. Hit him with that PS2 controller type beat. Savali. Gonna click Flamethrower. We're gonna go into our monkey. Not gonna do jack shit. I'm gonna click Overheat to kill it. No reason to fake out here. Easy clap. Then this should bait in Arcanine, clicking CC. Cool. Triangle Man. Get that ass banned, Triangle Man. Or which way, Triangle Man? Yeah, just confirming this is always CC. CC, no Sabathia, you know what I'm saying? The combat is close. Your death is even closer. We are exiting like it is an emergency. We send out Sally Bobally. We will hit EQ. It's going to be CC again. Another drop for the road. Raindrop, drop top. Cricket. Put him in a bit in the drop top. Something, something, something. Okay, this is Bug Buzz or Moonblast. We bring in Choice Scarf Arcane from Arcane. What's the move we need to click the kill Kling Clang? It's Flare Blitz, so we need to click Flare Blitz here. Ouch. Okay. Focus Band. Be gentle. Nice. Okay, that's a win. Easy clap. One battle takes 4 hours, the other takes a half hour. Cool. I love when a plan comes together. Now time for Courtney that allegedly we will... There's something standing here. Oh, no, that's just a big tree. Why is that? That looks like a Link to the Past ass tree. Doesn't really look very Pokemon-y. Let's fly back to Slateport. What's the toughest fight in this? It's probably tag, right? Just has to be tag off the fact that you get 3 Pokemon. All right. Mossing at my Space Center till it's deep in her moss. Space, deep space moss center. Deep in her moss till I center her space. wait. No. Don't clip it because it's inappropriate. Ah! Clip it because... Don't clip it because it's not quite there yet. I'm still working. You don't go to a comedy club and clip it when they're working on their material. I'm still figuring it out. We're going to do this fight. I'm going to go run to the bathroom. I planned ahead, made a cup of coffee that's been sitting in the fridge. Getting nice and iced. So, email to Twitch. No. Oh, don't worry. Twitch will actually give me more subs for saying something inappropriate. The least of their worries. Be right back. I'm going to go get some coffee. I miss? Anything good? Anything major in the world happen while I got up? Where I would not have my alibi? I guess I'd still have my alibi. Unless there was like a bomb that was... No, wait. Let's not. Anyways. Courtney. Courtney, I do not love. Shaman. Douglas. Yeah. Tyrant. Xerxes. Buzz Swallow. Charles. Yeah. Okay, what does this guy do? Dragapult just dropped. Guys, Dragapult doesn't even kill their lead. What do you mean he's so bad? Dragapult's so trash, guys. Outspeed Okos. Outspeed Okos. Actually, doesn't quite get there. Bandit Golly. Bandit Golly sounds fucking sick. Bandit Golly sounds super sick, especially for the fact that you can just exit it. Ah, that's unfortunate that the bee just barely misses the range. Arcanine, same shit. Arcanine type shit? Oh, this is with the scarf. Yeah, I gotta remember to remove that from the Mons after, or I guess we could just go Ape. What a surprise. Ah, but Ape gets immediately arena trapped. Does Ape, Shed Shell Ape fake out plus overheat doesn't do enough, Sag? Head smash. Bet there's someone who baits head smash, who takes a head smash, and they wouldn't ever rock polish if they see the fast KO. Yeah. I feel like it's not the Shaman. I mean, Ape kills it, obviously, but it's just... I do like what you're saying with Choice Band, this guy. Actually, no, I do see what you're saying. I wonder if, like, Sandslash leveled up. No, they're not be fast enough. Damn. Wait, Sandslash is base 80... I mean, 65 speed? Why... Gen 1 fucking Pokemon right here. What the fuck? That guy should be 4,000 leagues faster. Broxus is faster. Insane. Yeah, like your band pod here. Let's see how the rest of this fight would play out. Head smash from Tyrantrum. Oh, ours doesn't, unfortunately. Ours apparently just barely misses that threshold. Yeah. But maybe we can still use it for an inject. Yeah. Again, we're going to kill that. This is going to bring in Tyrantrum, Head Smash. We'd want someone who takes the Head Smash, no issue. Rock, I mean, that's going to be a hard motherfucker to find. And then baits CC. Oh, what about Ursaluna? And Ursaluna is not going to have them rock polish because they're going to see slow kill with high horsepower. BCC into Polt, who could Dragon Fang kill it. Luna. Memento AI? Oh, funky. We'd kill this with darts. So it'd be outspeed Oko, outspeed no Oko. Who would this bait in? Outspeed out damage. Outspeed we don't add damage. So this would be Buzzswole Ice Punch. Buzzswole Ice Punch. Yeah. You feeling a little bit better now? We did beat the last guy. Oh, then we could go like Buzzwole Ice Punch. We go into Infernape. Overheat doesn't. Oh well, actually, we need the item to kill, right? Well, fake out Overheat. I guess it has to be pre-poisoned. Do we exactly kill 21 plus? We are one short. Pain. Yeah. Yeah, I believe. Inshallah, you will do it, Noel. Rabombi. Oh, because it's Sash. Gotcha. Don't know. Because if it comes in on Leech Life, it is fast enough. If Dugtrio clicks Final Gambit, what's Final Gambit AI? Nah, Smart Bird. I read that as Smart Bird, Smat Bird. Okay, is there anyone instead of using that as a middleman to get to? What did we say this was going to be baiting? Headshot, head smash. Actually, we're probably going to need a middleman for that. I don't think we have anything in our arsenal. Just because there's a better player. I believe we call this negging, where you insult someone because you like them. Do you like me? Nah, I think this has to be probably darts to kill here. Yeah, because we need to break the sash and kill that too. Ba-ba. And this will be Ice Punch from Buzzswole. Getting this duck tree out of the way is going to be annoying. Because we go back into Luna on the Ice Punch. And then bait Drain Punch and go into... Bird? Can normal Bird take a Drain Punch? Surely they can. A little bit too slow, unfortunately. Or, I mean, we could set up Galissapod to exit, right? Because if we can't use... No. If we can't use Galissapod anywhere else, we're going to be able to exit them. Rock Tomb Sherfu. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What kind of bug is that? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Scary. I mean, we could, especially if Mega Pidgey's coming in safe, we kill Hurricane. If Mega Pidgey's at full health, they are... That bug's called Buzzful. God damn it. I got distracted at the perfect wrong time. Would that be slow kill with T-Bolt? Yeah, I guess we could either bait in Charizard clicking Flare Blitz or Xurkitree clicking T-Bolt. How fast is this tree? Xurkitree thinking T-Bolt. Guess having this in a situation where it cannot do shenanigans is nice. Arcanine a little bit too slow. Pure Electric. Don't really... Our team isn't really the greatest at dealing with electric types. Yeah. It would be a million times easier if we can get... Like, does Life Orb... Life Orb Ape does win this. And we could come in on a Grass Knot. Dougie and Ursaluna. Actually, does that kill... Does this thing die through lefties? I doubt this would die through because that's exactly 100. Yeah, so this wouldn't guarantee die through lefties. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's gonna be the problem here. We have found our problem for this fight. I forget the Grass Knot makes contact. Plus this thing would sub or Hypnosis and just make this a fucking nightmare. Xerctree. I like your thinking. Would that have to be specs? Seems like this would have to be specs. Well, I guess we don't even have the option if we wanted to use a scale for this, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the shaman board. Bait earth power. What about like Mega B plus something like Mega B plus something with extreme speed or something with priority that's immune? Well, I was just thinking of D-Knight. We could like pre-damage B to beat at the fast kill from earth power. U-turn into D-Knight, who picks up the kill with E-speed. D-Knight's probably baiting in... Actually, what is D-Knight baiting in? Fast kill Ice Punch from Buzzwole. How does Final Gambit do for baiting, right? I guess this could always be Memento. Does Final Gambit not show for baiting? Okay, cool. That makes sense. So then this mon's never, yeah. Well, we can double check. Final Gambit will never get click over EQ kill. We talked about the same fight. Oh, he gets made his own. I think regardless, we wouldn't want this. Well, we would maybe want this, but this would bait Buzzwole Ice Punch. Yeah, it's either T-Bolt from this or Buzzwole Ice Punch. Or could we bait... Nah, because this is way less damage, yeah. Good bird, yeah. Ice Punch from Buzzwole. Yeah. Problem with using Infernape is just getting trapped by this Dugtrio. It's nice, I guess, that this Dugtrio's early on in the kill list. I mean, how much... I mean, we could U-turn, right? Maybe that's more kind of our speed. Just need someone who's immune to earth power. Pedantic, but we can get rolled for damage, just not for Switch AI. Okay, that makes sense. So is there a mon that... Is there anyone we could trick this Dugtrio with to get them out of the fucking way? You think we could trick him with an ice shard with our dog shit Mamoswine? Why doesn't this guy get ice shard? Where are you, Mr. Swine? That actually looks kind of good. Lorb exactly gets there. Kind of love it. Even minus attack, 3 attack Mamoswine gets there with just Lorb. We love to see it. No. Right? No, this would be Xurkitree. No, this would be guaranteed Grass Knot Xurkitree, wouldn't it? Because we are just barely faster. Yeah. Yeah. So Mama would need to be... Tyrantrum was adamant. 169. So I mean, this still does bring us back to the Xurkitree problem, but I mean, we could U-turn on this. Wait, can we just run this shit back? I think the annoying thing here is, I mean, Grass Knot, it's going to be a guaranteed kill. I think the annoying thing here is if the first U-turn doesn't kill. This actually could go crazy. I think the only problem I foresee now is that we need to be low enough on Beedrill to bait Earth Power, so this isn't Grass Whistle. Well, I mean, we could still... There's got to be something we could do to cover this, right? Because U-turn's like low odds to kill. But I mean, especially if we can use these guys again, we can maybe worry about the math. We just have to allocate one more slot to making sure this 1v1 in the beginning goes fine. We just need someone who like takes an Earth Power and maybe is like pre-status or some shit. I mean, we couldn't pre-poison Beedrill. I guess we could Corrosion. Beedrill could be pre-poisoned, but yeah. Oh, wait, fuck. We have to find a different way to do this. Or we need someone with Fake Out who baits. Someone with Fake Out who's pre-status. Because if we do U-turn and it doesn't kill and then Life Orb kills it, then that doesn't work. So we need someone with Fake Out who baits Seed Flare or Hidden Power Ice. Does Seed Flare... Seed Flare is going to like drop attack or something. Oh, special defense. No, we don't give a shit then. Okay, any Fake Outers who... I mean, actually, Beedrill can just take Earth Power as well. We just do want them as healthy as possible for later, if we want to do some shenanigans. Leon! Keck Leon! Let's go, Keck Leon. Yeah, I think Keck Leon might be... Maybe if Top can't do it, then it might be Leon. I guess it's top or Leon. Leon's gonna die soon. Yeah, so we can use either of these. So just be like, Shaman will take Life Orb. I guess that's true too. We could even save another slot. Like if we do end up using someone like Ape or something. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the problem becomes that whatever we lead with will have to be pre-status, so this isn't sleep. So for shits and giggles, we're going to say this is Kecleon for now. What do you mean by saying fuck without censoring it? So this would be Kecleon. Going to fake out. Then we're going to go into... Hi. All good? Hi. Good. Look at all these fake looking Pokemon. A tree. A giant scary bug. I feel like I've shown you the big scary bug before. You like Zergtree? Mm-hmm. Scary looking. I like that one. Shaman? Shaman is pretty sick. That one's really cute. It's a little hedgehog. Yeah. A legendary hedgehog. Bye. On mobile, it censors random swear words. That's funny. I have... Because I've had my Blizzard account since 2015 at least, the swear word filter is on still when I play Overwatch. And I'll be playing with my partner. I'll be like, I don't know what that person said. But it is kind of fun when you're getting called a blank, blank, blank in an Overwatch lobby to kind of play Mad Libs and figure out what slur you're being called. It's pretty fun. That's half the reason. The other reason I'm too lazy to change it. But sometimes you want to figure out what a blankety blankety blank is. Well, anyways, we're going to do this. Go into normal B, take the Seed Flare, kill with U-turn, go into pre-damaged Mamoswine. Life Orb, Fly, Dragapult. I would get rid of Flamethrower for that. It does not. Choice Band would. Yeah. Kane, Tyrantum, Buzzwole, Zard. Yeah. Alas. Yeah. Yeah, what do we... I think the Buzzwole does become a bit of a problem. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Well, I guess there's a fun thing here. If we can fully do this with Beedrill, we can set up, like, choose our next bait too, which is kind of hype. Where were we? So, B's going to take... Oh, B can probably take 2 crit Grass Knots plus a crit Seed Flare. Slash, we could use one of these. We could exit. Oh, no, we can't really exit against this guy. But yeah, we would have this guy, kill them with Ice Shard. Then we would be dead to only Grass Knot. We would go into B on the Grass Knot. Then B would be dead to Slow Kill T-Bolt. We'd U-turn out, take nothing for the T-Bolt, be dead to Grass Knot again. Come back in here, kill with U-turn. Yeah. Yeah, plus we do need the Life Orb on Swine. Well, I guess technically we could go Choice Band on Swine. Yeah. What we do have to get rid of flamethrower, right? Is how bad is getting rid of flamethrower? Is my only problem with that line. Yeah. But I guess, yeah, fly doesn't do it anyways. So we'd need the way to get out. Plus, we still have so many. We have 3 slots left, and at this point, Shaman will be dead. Doug will be dead. Zerktree will be dead, and we get to choose our next bait. Well, I mean, we could always kill him with Leech Life. That's random move, Tyrantrum. We don't want that shit. Yeah. I guess Buzzwole is our big cause for concern. Yeah, maybe we can do it in a... Maybe we do... we could do something... Someone that 1v1s Buzzwole, or like takes one Drain Punch from Buzzwole, hits them down to a range where Polt can pick it up. And we can go Draco, darts, right? Yeah, or if we need the extra bump, we could give them, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but couldn't we just like swing once on the Buzzwole, show that we can kill it with, we could even go like Life Orb here. Because all that's left at this point is this guy who can always kill with darts, and this guy who can always kill with darts. Yeah, Life Orb, we don't even show that we're killing it while it's base form. So as long as we can get, if we can get Polt in on a Drain Punch, we do have 2 additional slots left. If we can get Polt in on a Drain Punch, we just win. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we could probably... What do you bait from this guy? Yeah, we could compress... We could roll compress... Wait, actually... Yeah, because of Life Orb Chip, we literally don't even need that. We have 3 more slots to do the rest of this. Because what we could do is... We don't even need the pre-status. Mamoswine... Mamoswine at 169... Yeah, Mamoswine, we can just lead Mamoswine. They always bait Seed Flare. We go into B. It does enough to self-chip. No, that's a lie. We do need Fake Out. So we do only have 2 slots. We do need Fake Out because the Life Orb chip itself is not enough. Yeah, Buzzwole on that. Yeah, where are we? What does Urshifu bait? Urshifu baits a Drain Punch. Urshi... Yeah. Well, Urshi... We don't need to. We can bring a specific Mon... Right, we can bring a specific Mon that baits in Buzzwole clicking the move that we want, and then we can bring in another, and then we can have Urshifu actually do what he needs to do, right? Is this actually Aerial Ace Urshifu is the option here? Yeah, I guess Aerial Ace, this could be like Choice Band Aerial Ace. Problem is, does Choice Band crit kill? Is this like Sharp Beak Urshifu? This might be Sharp Beak Urshifu. And then the next Drain Punch isn't going to heal. Yeah. I think this is Sharp Beak Urshifu. This is nice because we have a way to move our items around. We just can't put Band on Polt because we need different moves. But we could put Lorb on Polt if we need it. We can put Band on... Oh, wait. No, we can't put Band on Sherfu. And they can survive double crit. Yeah. So we just need a Mon that baits Buzzwole, Stone Edge, or Buzzwole Leech Life. Because we don't want Ice Punch because we don't want to get frozen. We need something slower than Buzzwole. The baits Leech Life. But isn't dead to Tyrantrum. Stone Edge maybe is a little bit easier. Pidge? Base form Pidgey? Come on. You bait Ice Punch. Base form Pidgey? Come on. Well, you probably don't like Ice Punch either. Stone Edge? Are you dead to Tyranitum? Oh, that might bait the bug move. Ooh, yeah, that actually just threads the needle, right? Because that is not dead to Head Smash at full health, but dead to Leech Life. Perfect. Good call. So this would be Mega, Life Orb, and then this is going to be Memo, because this guy comes in first. Slowking, the Citrus, Ursha, Sharpbeak, and Ace, and then Polt, Fang. Okay, let's confirm that they get there. Double crit doesn't kill. Let's confirm number one. After max roll double crit, are we still baiting only Drain Punch? I think yes, but let's just double check. 71 plus 162. 233. 286 minus 233. 53. Guys, I think this Urshifu guy might be pretty good. Ah! Oh, Aerial Ace crit does kill. Muscle Band? Muscle Band. Oh! Why don't we eject? Gee, really now? Never knew what. Boom, 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 boom. Man, if we could only eject, maybe, because Urshifu seems the Shirefu candy. I would hope we can get away in general, yeah. Urshifu might be good. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what I said that would elicit that response. Yeah, that would elicit that response. Yeah, this Urshifu guy might be good. But it's just good in Pokemon Challenge games. Surely he's not good in competitive VGC. Wait a second. Yeah, it does suck that Fu is... Double crit Fu does bait. Well, okay, what about this alternatively? Does double crit... Can we go citrus here? How much damage can this Polt put out? Let's approach this from a different angle because we have a lot of flexibility with our items. So Polt needs to put out 162. Which that doesn't seem like too much. Can they do it with Life Orb? Oh! They're one off! Fuck! Damn it. Sad reacts only. And we can't go banned. We can't go banned for banned. I do feel like there's got to be a way to do this without... Because, I mean, we have a bunch of free slots. How fast is this guy? 53? Because we could change... Yeah. Kill Buzz won't be CC Tyrantrum. Yeah, we really can find... I mean, Drain Punch from Rabombi. What is Rabombi would... This would just bait him Buzzwole, right? Because Focus Sash. Wait, is that true? No, because they would both slow kill. To do something like that, this would need to be in between those two speeds. Yeah. Another addition to the calculator. Give me something that gives... I can put two Pokemon and look for Pokemon that have speeds in between those two. Wait. Can Life Orb Ape chain 2 here? Because Life Orb Ape would... This would show slow kill, right? Because of Sash. Nah, Ape wouldn't bait in... Ape would bait in this, then Gyarados. Yeah, that's not it. I mean Charizard, not Gyarados. Okay, getting to choose a free bait here does mean there's got to be something. No, I'm saying that Ape would, we U-turn, Ape would bait in Tyrantrum, fake out CC would kill it. Then... Charizard would come in because it wouldn't bring in Buzzwole. I'm saying for like after. Would that be the worst thing in the world? Nah, but I guess the thing we want is like killing the Buzzwole is the annoying thing. Yeah. Fake out enjoyers. What about a Togedemaru moment? Does Togedemaru bait in Buzzwole? It does. So we could maybe go... Ooh, what about Togedemaru? We go into Togedemaru. It's like, oh my god, I can kill this guy. I can outspeed and Oko them. I think Togedemaru's in that perfect pocket of faster than Tyrantrum, but slower than Buzzwole. So it would come into a Drain Punch kill. Turn 1, we fake out. Turn 2, we Spiky Shield. Turn 3, we swap into Dragapult. They do nothing. Then we can swap back into Togedemaru. They take the chip from Iron Barbs, fake out, Spiky Shield, swap back into Pult, and then we can do the sweep from there. I think that works. Yeah. Tuggy, Lum, and then, yeah, Pult with, I think we can get away with Dragonfang then. Yeah, so how much would 2 cycles do here? We just got to confirm that this is enough damage. I mean, I guess we could hypothetically do a 3rd cycle. Because that's fake out plus Spiky Shield, which is 1/8. Spiky Shield, then Spiky Shield coming back in, or Iron Barbs coming back in, fake out, then another Spiky Shield. Yeah. Okay, let's see after 2 cycles what we're baiting. It's 19. 19 times, what's 38 times 3? 38 times 3 plus 19 twice. That looks like enough damage. 152. Because this would be fake out, Spiky Shield, and then coming back in, Iron Barbs, fake out, Spiky Shield. So 2 fake outs, 3 Spiky Shields. So 152, 310 minus 152. The number to beat is, so we can't do it with Fang, but we could do it with Life Orb. Yes. Okay. So then it's Life Orb on Pult, Choice Band on Mamoswine. Yeah. And then Pult would come in with this guy being low enough. They Draco to kill this guy. This would bring in Tyrantrum next because they think they could live. We click darts on Tyrantrum, and then we click darts to kill Charizard in chain 3. Sick. And we still have 1 free slot. Okay, let's confirm this. Perhaps going good. We're just about to run this line one more time. Yeah, this Pult guy. I think this Pult Pokemon might be good as well. Urshifu and Pult. Maybe solid Pokemon. That's one right. Cool. Okay, so let's run it one more time. So, pre-poisoned Kecleon is going to lead this fight. The item we hold does not really matter. We're going to click Fake Out. Then we just need to be pre-status so that this is always Seed Flare. We're going to go into Beedrill. Beedrill is going to take the Seed Flare. Let's just confirm that we're not dead to the number of crits we need to take. It wasn't an early B. We got B post Norman. This is a late B. And this Pult wasn't even Game Corner Pult. This was Mount Pyre Pult. Don't tell me I'm not sheet legal. Sutopolis be crack. That's early. You're saying that's early? 5 badges into the game is early B. You sipping on that cappuccino. Y'all are sipping on that cappuccino. You're not going to tell me that B, the mon that is so incredibly good on Winona, is good to have in that split. Yeah. I feel like the one time we had early B, it did some work on Brawly. Anyways, Fake Out. Kecleon can get leveled up. This Kecleon's going to die soon anyways, right? Why is it doing more damage? Fake out. Then we swap to Beedrill on the Seed Flare. Why did this Shaman look like it's doing a tremendous more amount of damage? Oh, because it was crit. Yeah. They swap into Beedrill. Beedrill's going to get C-flared. Then after the Life Orb chip plus the Fake Out chip, U-turn's going to kill. We were keeping track of Seed Flare damage, or Beedrill damage. That's 87 right there. Then we'd U-turn out. We pick up the kill. We're going to go into Mamoswine. Mamoswine is going to be damaged, pre-damaged to be dead to... This is going to be Choice Band. Mamoswine is going to be pre-damaged to be dead to Earthquake here, so that'd be 169. Damn, he's fine. That will have Dugtrio come in. They're going to think they're going to be able to kill it. We're going to click Ice Shard to kill before it moves. Then... Mamoswine's going to be showing Outspeed Oko against Tyrantrum, and they are going to be seen fast dead to Grass Knot from Xurkitree. So we're going to swap back into B. Oh, I didn't get the number saved here. Crit Seed Flare is... Crit Max Roll Seed Flare is 87. Cool. And then... Xurkitree always baiting Grass Knot. We're going to go into B. Max roll crit, Grass Knot. I don't think these numbers are even close to getting us killed, or even close to baiting split moves, which is really important. We're going to take the Grass Knot. B comes back in. B's going to click U-turn. Baiting T-Bolt. Yeah, actually, it's important that we're... No, it's not important. Is it important that we're always dead to T-Bolt here? What's Min Roll Seed Flare? Like I said, it stops a sub being set up. 49. 228 minus 49. That's not how you count the 49. Yeah. 179. So we'd be at minimum 179. Damn, we're fine. Oh, cool. Yeah. Even Min Roll Seed Flare, we're always dead to T-Bolt. So that's not going to sub. Yeah, so then we'll come back. We'll come on the Grass Knot. U-turn out. Back into this guy. Same shenanigans. They're going to take no damage. Dead to Grass Knot. Not going to Hypnosis. All that jazz. Well, I mean, even if they did, it wouldn't matter coming back in. We U-turn again. Pick up the KO. We're going to go into Togedemaru. Togedemaru, so Shaman's dead. Dugtrio's dead. Xurkitree's dead now at this point. Togedemaru is going to be is faster than Tyrantrum and is slower than Buzzwole and dead to fast kill from Buzzwole. So what we're going to do is turn 1 Fake Out, turn 2 Spiky Shield, turn 3 Drain Punch. We're going to go into Pult. Pult's immune to it. Pult's only baiting Ice Punch. We're going to go back into Togedemaru. Ice Punch. Take the Iron Barb's damage. We're going to have a Lumberry to ensure that we do not get frozen here. Then we run the cycle again, Fake Out, Spiky Shield, and then... And the only thing we could damage we'd take is crit Ice Punch, and we'd still only be dead to Drain Punch at that point. Yeah, so then we'd go back into Pult on that. Pult would have enough gas to kill with Draco Meteor. Pult needs Life Orb. Yeah, Pult with Life Orb is enough to kill this guy. Yeah, Pult with Life Orb is just barely enough because it ends up being 152. Then we Draco Meteor to finish this 1v1 up. That's going to bring in this Tyrantrum who thinks they're slick and won't die. We hit them with 2 darts. They die. And then we'll bring in Mega Charizard who also thinks they're not going to die. But then they Mega Evolve into their own death. And we win. Cool. So this is Kecleon plus B for this first fight. You turn into Mamo. This is Mamo, and then Xurkitree is going to be B, Mamo, B. You turn into Dougie. And then it's going to be Tuggy, Pult, That's Tuggy Polt. And then Polt sweeps the rest of the fight. Who do we want in this last slot? Guess we could lead with like him on top, right? Because Kecleon, I know we want Kecleon for an upcoming fight, right? Goalie at like 55 HP. Yeah. Yeah. Or, I mean, we could bring a free eject. The old death eject. Yeah, I want to bring him on top instead here. Brooks. I don't think Bruxus is the worst Pokemon in this box still. I think that's Pidgeot. Still on my life, I think Pidgeot is the worst mon in this box. Or maybe even the newly added Sandslash. But Bruxus is already over-leveled. Or is already leveled. Whalerain might be up there too. Fuck, we'll just throw Bruxus in here. Shit won't matter. Ah! You say shit like that and that's what you get punished for. Let's throw like Whalerain in here. We need choice band. Cool, let's finish up this fight and probably call it a day. I think it's good stopping before the back-to-back-to-back. 4-hour stream, pretty solid. Who's got it? You got it. Yeah. Bands will make her bands. Yeah. Skill expression. This is the... honestly, I can't say enough how much my opinion has been positively impacted about this game from just the little change of having choice items, you know? Like this flexibility. This is such a cool thing to do for a game. Like give you the overpowered items, but try to only give you access to one of them. B boop. Tigamaru. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's a spooky ending chord. No real resolution there. Okay, what does everyone need? You need to be leveled up. You need to be leveled up. You need to be leveled up. We're gonna need a citrus for you. You're gonna need to be pre-status as well. B, we want to make a mega. Mamo. Choice band. Life orb goes to Polt. Lum goes to LeBron. I mean, Lum goes to Cookie, and then we'll go like Citrus here. Okay. Citrus, no item. Who stole your Mega Stone? That would be a fucking way to lose the run. Citrus, Mega, Choice Band, Lum, Life, Citrus. Pre-damage, Mamoswine to 169. And we're good to go. And pre-poison. Slot 3, 169. Yabba doo doo ba doo doo. Alright, let's re-export everybody too. The Hitmon Slop. Alright, gamers. Let's walk up before the fight, poison our Hitmontop, and then game. Oh, forgot. It's a white rock. Good luck. Pre-poison 1. I think that's right. Cool. Let's game. California. That body. Shaman. We're going to click fake out. Cool. Take the poison damage. It's always going to be Seed Flare. We're going to believe. Oh. That can miss. Interesting. That's pretty fucking bad, ain't it? Now, the reason it's not fine is because if we U-turn here and it dies with the life orb, then we're in trouble. It's cooking earth power. Yeah. Tis the issue. I mean, we can go back into Hitmontop. We can go back into Hitmontop on the earth power / grass whistle. Fake out again and then come back in. Because the only problem is, I mean, if we take earth power crit, then it's a little bit dicey. Whalern. What is Whalern like here? Yeah, no, that's actually kind of true. The only... Oh, and then they're always at the sea power. Yeah, actually, that is 1,000,000% the line here. Because they're fine if this is Grass Whistle. They're fine if this is Earth Power. Yeah. I knew I brought the right guy. So now this is always Seed Flare again. Which I guess also something we didn't consider was this guy not getting chipped by Seed Flare for the later baits for a sub. But I guess we could play around that. Drop. It's 40%, yeah. Not that it matters. Well, that's we will never forget that Seed Flare is not 100% accurate. Now we U-turn. We will forget that in the future. Very funny that Well-Earned happened to be the perfect Pokemon for that exact situation. It's like the second time that's happened, right? Where it's like, some other fight where we fuck something up where it's like the Pokemon we brought on a whim was the best one for that situation. Yeah. The Douglas Trio. They think they are safe, but instead they are Giga Dead, because Boop's going to boop them. Thank you for not being a problem. Now this is going to be Xurkitree. Cool. Xurkitree is always going to click Grass Knot, because that shows a fast kill. We'll go into Believe in Life After Love. the loudest cry known to man. Doesn't do jack shit. We are faster. We are slow dead to T-Bolt. We are always slow dead to T-Bolt. We're going to click U-turn. Cool. T-Bolt. Then grass knot again. Lefties, who cares? Grass knot again. Bingo. U-turn one more time for the boys at home. Bring in Tug Me Tomorrow. Yeah. This will bait in a fast kill from Buzzwole. We're going to run this like they used to back in the day. Fake out. Spiky Shield. Owned. Going to be Drain Punch again. So we go into LeBron James, who is immune. Idiot. Then this is going to be Ice Punch into our good pal Cookie, which we have the Lumberry to cover the freeze. Barbs does Chip. Fake Out does Chip. Spiky Shield does Chip. Then all we need to do is send it home with Polt. We pick up KO1 with Draco Meteor. It's Life Orb Chip 1. We pick up KO2 with Dragon Darts. This thing is a focus sash, but we do not care. Yeah, Polt apart. Boo. Boo. Who would have thought having two of the strongest Pokemon in the game on the same team is good? Guess you could argue Togedemaru up there too. And then this is just the darts that kills. It's the hope that kills you. Hell yeah, bro. I love when they make it evolve into their own death. Hell fucking yeah, bro. Hell fucking yeah. Is that 3 fights in one day? That is 3 fights in one day. We're living large. Yeah. Yeah, not tricking that Zard into killing itself sounds like not fun. Cool. Are the grunts also courteous in this game where they'll make sure they ask you, excuse me, if you want to do the back-to-back, if you're ready for it? Cool. All right. Guess this means tomorrow we're doing, ouch. Tomorrow we're doing the back-to-back-to-back in tag, hopefully. Ouch, ouch. Oh, we're fine. I just don't like the flashing lights. Yeah. I know you were saying the other day that Stoids usually is a good bring for tag. Anyone else who's kind of on the docket, on the big short list for bring in for these fights? Who's streaming Running Bun? French Running Bud? Glysword. Slow fighting types. Like Conkeldurr would probably be really good in the fight, right? cry. Sadness. Well, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in regardless. If you're new here or haven't dropped that follow, consider doing that. Yeah. I don't know what letting it bring it. Fuck it. Yowie Mandel. Fuck, that's such a good username, bro. Yowie Mandel. Fuck, bro. I'm stealing that and making that my name for my friend's Discord. Yowie Mandel. Fuck, bro. Shit. Anyways, gamers, yeah, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, we're going to be back tomorrow. Same save as Untitled time, same save as Untitled place for some more run and run action. So if you want to see tag battle and you want to see us kicking some more ass, consider doing that. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. It was fun. Also, if you happen to have that Twitch Prime, you can drop that. But follows are free. Also, free is going over to... Yeah, that'd be sick to have you back. People always seem to roll up right as I'm ending stream. It is so unfortunate. Yeah, or if you want to see some long-form content on YouTube with about beating Emerald Kaizo, which, if you want to see me play bad, if you thought I played bad today, watch me play Emerald Kaizo. Vespi is the best count of the Kung Fu without candy. Yeah. What a early game so wacky. I'm so sad. This sounds like a humble brag. I'm so sad I only have played 6 runs and haven't really got to experience early game that much. Like, I feel like I do not have a place of authority to talk about any part of this game because early game I played like 3 times and late game I've played twice. But yeah, anyways, gamers, appreciate. If you're not already followed, consider dropping that follow. It would mean the world to me. If not, and you still want some more run and run action, you can go join in on this raid. Go say pull up, say hold up, what up. Munch, no, I'm about to leave. Oh, sick. Hell yeah. We love the melee transition into a run and bun. Anyways, gamers, have a good night. No, see you tomorrow, Munch.